Poses.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Glendale. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Oh, 2-2, hot! Hey. Hey.
Murray now going to throw to open. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Murray now on second down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
1. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Hey, ace, 2-2. Hey. 2-2.
Murray going up top. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the connection. First down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Stop.
Again in the air for Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Outside. What's up?
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Get set. What's up? Stop.
Purdy going to put it up again. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line.
Buzz.
First down throw for Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go on.
From the shotgun. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, Murray. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
At the 35-yard line.
Second down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down in a few inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he will score! Dallas Goedert, touchdown San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. That is incomplete. No way to put the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Hey, let's go. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey. Big Ace.
Murray's going to throw again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to
And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
We are through one. The Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. And I don't fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Big ace, big ace.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. We'll go play action. Purdy.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Plus, to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Back to the air again is Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Here's Purdy again. One knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. 1-4. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing again is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third down. Purdy moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And it's third down.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
A tight end in motion now. 4th down. It's Purdy. He'll buy time left. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
It is 3rd and long.
Come on.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this ball's incomplete on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. McCaffrey gonna return it. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On play action, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. They'll throw again with Purdy. the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the air is Purdy. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 6.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 94 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, 49ers 14. Jody Sly is set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a waste of down.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jody Sly is set to kick off.
The Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the 49ers first down. A gain of 5. First down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Over the middle to his tight end, Garland. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Throwing again is Purdy.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. That's Goddard in motion. Back to the air again is Purdy. That is caught, and he's in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. Extra point now by Riley.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
He's got it. And the 49ers will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
Anytime, like, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ballgame, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. On the run to the right. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. He gets free. Still going. And he will go all the way. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
A first down throw for Purdy. Flush to his right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Outside.
A second down throw here for Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down. Here's Purdy again. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
It's set.
49ers.
Throwing again is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Again in the air for Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
19 yards. That's another 49er first down.
It's set.
First and goal.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. He gets free. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
16 yards. And the 49er first down.
Play action, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over it. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, San Francisco.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so...
Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Oh, what? Big Ace, 2-2, hot! On the hole.
First down throw for Murray. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll air it out down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, from 37, here's second and 9. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. This pass right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4. McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Now Ryland for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Outside. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
I'll tell you what, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18.
To throw, it's Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. It's about a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it. It's just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
First down.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around when it falls incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and short. Purdy. He'll slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to win the game. Long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.